Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Banished. I hope you guys have all been well. I think this is episode 4. Currently we had a food shortage, so we had a problem with that. Currently no one's starving and we are working on our fields, so that is hopefully gonna make us survive in the long run. I was thinking of maybe prioritizing this trading post so that we could get pasture to essentially set up here, because that's going to tide us over winter a lot better than the farm will. Other than that, I was thinking of maybe creating a market down here. I think that is a good idea. Hopefully my plan now will be good enough to collect it. I think essentially, as far as I know, I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe we're having a struggle with plants and other things in this area, and that's the reason why we're not having enough food, or our population is so big that we're eating up all the food right away, which it could be either way. Like I'm seeing here, there's like mushrooms, and I still think this is technically within the border. No, it's right outside it. So I'm unsure whether or not there are mushrooms here. There are people who can work here, so don't think it's currently like the... I think it's just people are eating it up so quickly. Yeah, it seems like it is that people are eating it up so quickly. Let me see about the jobs here. We can let you go back to one extra gatherer. Other than that, we have 3 farmers. Is there anything else? Honestly, we can kind of just more miners. That's kind of an okay thing too. And then, yeah, I don't know. We have a forester down here who is creating a lot of, you know, general stuff. We can maybe supply a little bit more builders at the moment until we figure out what will essentially solve across this issue that we're currently having a problem with. I think so. Let me see. I feel like the volume is low, but I don't think it's low in the recording, so it's probably just for me. Let's see. We're currently getting some amount of food, which is amazing. And it's late spring and it's already like 1 crop, which is amazing. I think maybe I should set up the priority for this. Increase priority on this one here. Essentially, I think that is a good way to go. Other than that, I don't entirely know. We are getting iron and we are getting stone right now. So we are getting food and we are getting everything, which is amazing. People are starting to starve. Great. But we have food, so people can go and pick up food. Why don't you guys... Is it because it's empty when you get there? I feel like that's the reason why. We're soon having a harvest, so that's gonna help with the food shortage. So I think it's just the fact that it's like too many people. It seems like it. I wonder like how it's gonna be the moment this gets up here, because this is honestly what I'm wondering, like how quickly is it gonna fill up the moment this is happening. Okay, do they harvest now? Because I feel like they do. Like they harvest the moment this is happening, and then we're getting a lot of extra food. We should be having corn. The moment food steps into it, like people are going to get it. And that's completely fine. There's no problem. Okay, why? Okay, so now people are moving in. That's totally fine. Yeah, I think it is honestly the fact that people are just eating it so quickly. And we need more food, so that is essentially what we're gonna do, I think. People are starving less now, which is great. We just need to essentially make sure that people... Okay, 2 people died of starvation. That's the reason why they're not starving anymore. Great. We probably need another graveyard too, which is honestly not a good sign. Cemetery. Can I create an even bigger cemetery over here? Here you go. Create another cemetery, if you will. You can do that after you created this farm, which I have so plainly laid out, but you're not building, and it's annoying me. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't want to. Can I just cancel that? Okay, maybe. Maybe not. Apparently. Okay, people are gonna starve to death. For the most part. No citizens are available to... Oh, is it because the woodcutter died? I feel like that's because the woodcutter died. And I feel like that's okay. Like, there's no problem with dying, but you know, a little bit annoying. Shouldn't it be like automatically that the moment the woodcutter dies, another person goes and takes up that person's... There is... Production limit for this resource has been reached. Okay. And here too. That's completely fine. That is actually not a problem. That is one of the better things to happen here. This is not... Okay, so herbalist... I think the herbalist must have died. Let's see. Okay, there you go, herbalist. You can be there. Go, yeah. Okay, so we have 8 students. And we have a lot of different people now. Who are here. Which is amazing. So we're getting better houses and we are upgrading. I am just worried about that something's gonna go wrong and our whole population is gonna starve, because it feels like that's gonna happen. We're almost through winter though, so maybe people are gonna starve, but you know... Let me see. Okay, I wanna create another like that, honestly. So that it looks better. And then we can set up the market down here, because that's what I want. And then we should, honestly, we should like move this forester lodge to somewhere else, because I don't think this is a good place for it right now at the moment. We might just delete this and rebuild it somewhere else. Like, I don't know where it would be good. Like, I feel like maybe it'd be good like in this area, but I am not entirely sure. I don't know exactly if what that is currently like the way that's working. Okay, so now we have harvest, we have yield. Okay, please just build this. Okay, remove resources. Can you guys like remove all these? I feel like you guys are doing it. You're just so incredibly slow. And like, if you guys just do it straight away, we could set up this farm yield and then we can have more farmers and you guys could all not starve, which would be amazing, you know? We even have like 11 out of 12 graves, which is kind of problematic. Okay. Also maybe want to remove all the resources here. Okay, so now, question, why is it, when I set the squash here, and then I'm gonna set, I'm gonna take one of you guys away, more people can be farmer, that is great, 2 of you there, 2 of you there, that is wonderful. I think that's, yeah, for hopefully this is gonna fix a lot of our food problems. And then I hope this is okay. So people are getting over here. That's good. I am concerned though. I do want people to start prioritizing this. So if I can you guys prioritize this if that's an option? Because I want to start trading so that we have enough stuff. Because currently we're starting to produce, you know, a decent amount of tools, iron, stone, other things. That's totally fine, but like, you know. Okay, so now that is producing, that's producing. We're getting corn, we're getting yield. I am worried. You guys are gonna die. Some of you guys are starving, so there is a possibility that you guys die. Honestly. But we are getting a decent amount of, like, I am worried though. Is it gonna go over a certain population? Because I don't think the yield here was, you know, it didn't happen for this year. So next year we're gonna have a totally fine yield here, but I don't think it got sowed in the spring. So we don't have, okay, yes. People died of starvation. Amazing. Okay. Another person to the graveyard. Cool. Food reserve is low. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix it. You all are getting so many babies, okay? Could you just stop, you know, doing that? It'd be great for me, okay? At the moment. Okay, food reserve is low. Okay, yeah. Okay, now it's still this autumn, so you won't do that and you won't do that. Okay. Please say that this one is soon finished and I can order pastry if I can get and have the opportunity. Okay, amazing. Can I trade or purchase? I need animals. Is that... Does there need to be a trader? I feel like there needs to be a trader. Cause yeah. Give me a second. Trader. Here. One trader. There you go. Okay, now please let me buy seeds. Auto purchase orders. Inventory. Okay. There's potato. There's corn. Okay, so we have corn and there's squash we have. Like, we have seeds to it. Purchase. Is there anything new we can purchase? There's vegetables, but like this all feels like stuff that's finished. Could I? I'm so confused. Okay, so we want to trade. I feel like we can sell some tools. Like, that is something we can sell. Like 20 here. We can sell some, maybe some leather. I feel like that's something we can sell. 20, because we are currently overproducing every once in a while. The same with iron. And I think that's all we can kind of trade off. And we can say value 5. Okay, trade. Can I trade this? Okay. And then purchase. What do we want to buy? vegetables. I feel like vegetable is what we need, but like it doesn't quite hit the point of what we're having problems with here. Maybe we can say meats and see if that helps. 20. And then say vegetables 20. Okay. When merchant arrives, you can auto purchase. But do we have money? Because I don't see a money term here. I feel like we just have stuff, and then we can sell the stuff that happens. So essentially, I think this is gonna be it for like okay in this. I don't know what else to put there, so hopefully we can buy the seeds and the pastry when the merchant eventually arrives. That eventually becomes a problem. Now we have harvest, we have yield. I feel like we also need another farm eventually. I'm gonna see, because I feel like that's gonna help us. If I do this and then see all of that, just take away everything you need, and then I'm gonna see if that's gonna help us. Yeah, because I think first I'm gonna pause there. I think we are starting to produce a decent amount of food, which is amazing. Let me see on the road here, because I am kind of in the here. If we do this, like that, and then we go down like this, like that. I feel like that's gonna be okay. And we can probably put some houses and stuff like that up here. Then we currently have a pastry, and then we put up the market here. Because that is what I want to do. I thought actually, inside my head, I thought the market was bigger than this. But that's okay. Okay, so we set up the market there. That is completely fine. Maybe we can set up a couple of houses there, because I don't think we're going to end up using this as what I initially thought was farms. So I don't think that's going to happen. So if I do this one like that, I might need to set up a second, what's it called? One of these wells down here, or closer to the other houses over here. Because currently we don't have any extra, and that might be a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem at one point. And then we also maybe would be able to set up a fishing dock. I feel maybe we can put up a fishing dock down here. This would be very cute. Hopefully this means that there's actually gonna be fish here. Because I don't know if this is too far up. Like, of course, this fishing dock down here makes sense. But I don't know if it's gonna be... Like, for me, it makes sense that there's fish in a river, because there usually is. You know, fish that goes upstream and downstream. But I don't know if it works that way in this game. Okay, so here we can have apple. Amazing. So we need... What do we need again? That looks like farmers. I believe maybe that's... Or is there a different one for like... No, it's just farmer in general. Okay, so we're doing that. Another one, maybe one more farmer. There you go. Because now I think these all will have, you know, 3 people? I think so. I'm unsure. Hopefully. Okay, so we have hunter, we have gutter, we have herdsman, even though there's not currently anything to herd. Maybe we should get another miner, because I think the person died. And then also get a vendor when eventually that happens. And then we have a teacher and a physician and a herbalist, and we have everything else we need. Okay, so when kids do now grow up, we need a fisher, I believe. Essentially. So I think that's gonna be it. It's gonna be okay. Okay, cool. Amazing. Because now there's 12 graves here. And there's 56 graves here. And then maybe we can work on building a church, maybe? Like, maybe that's like what people would love. I feel like that's something that maybe people will helpfully... Merchant arrived! Okay, does that mean I can buy? Custom order. I've ever said. Can I buy... I don't know what's good here. But I feel like wheat is good. And I want... Okay, so wheat seed is good. Pumpkin seed also seems good. I know cabbage is really good for people. Because the cabbage gives a lot of yields. And potato gives a lot of yields. Like, it tends to... Okay. So now, is this good? Can I... So I did do custom order, but hopefully that means I will get these, but I don't entirely know. Okay, I want this one, but I don't have enough to give you, I think. Like, I can give you 20 of these, right? And I can give you 20 of these. And I can give you 20 of these. But that's not enough, is it? God damn it. Okay, so orders. You only have apple seeds? Why do you only have apple seeds? That's so infuriating. Goddamn. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna trade because I don't think we currently have enough. Like, if we can Stockholm open something until next time, maybe we can. But I guess that's just it, you know? Hopefully. Reserve of stone, food, iron, yeah. That's okay. We can also probably... We do have enough tools though. Apparently. We're kind of over the amount. Which is interesting. We're starting to get a lot more childs though. So essentially, maybe if we do... Look at this. I know there is hospital and there is town hall. Census data, which might be useful for us. And there's also well, and there's chapel. Which chapel, I think maybe chapel could be a really good thing for us at the moment. To bring up the happiness. But I think we're doing okay with happiness for the most part. So yeah. We didn't die this time. There's a lot of people who died of starvation, but we have currently kind of solved the issue. So I think this is going to be it for this episode, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye!